Exciting morning, the sun is shining and we are on site at one of our new projects that was just getting underway. We bought this property at auction. It was a repossession from Lloyds Bank recently, and it's our first day today of the team kicking off. It's an 8-week in and out project and we are completely reconverting. It was like something from Grime Fighters and you know, Hoarders Central, that sort of thing, that when we went in there, it had fleas, it was a real rough property and it was in a pretty bad shape, but it's got heaps of potential. It's in a lovely little cul-de-sac, and I think it's going to look really nice when it's done. It was an opportunity not to be missed, I think, because we feel like with our bit of love and care and the wonderful team that we've got, we can turn this round in a matter of weeks and make an actually really nice home for someone in the local area. So excited to see this, and we will be documenting the whole journey over the next 8 weeks right here on the YouTube channel. That's what we're doing. I've got my window man coming about 12:30 to have a look. Be good to get that done sooner rather than later, wouldn't it, so it's out of the way. Yeah. And then once that loft's clear, Mikey boy could get on with insulating it, couldn't he? The other thing I was going to ask you, when you get a minute, could you get your laser and measure the kitchen, final measurements on the kitchen and the bathroom? Because then we can, obviously we've got the Travis one, haven't we? Yeah. But I was going to get like a couple of bathroom people to start designing the bathroom. Yeah. Because I'm just thinking lead time on ordering it. Obviously, even if we can get it all here and put it in that shed.
Take the tank out, make the shelves, have the bath.
What? So don't take the. So what? Keep a cupboard in there.
Yeah.
Instead of opening it right out.
Well, because then we're spending more money.
So no walk-in shower.
Well, there just really isn't the space.
No.
Like.
So you stud this, put this one through.
Yeah. Towel rail,
entrance
where you're
there.
standing, towel radiator, so you can hang the towels, dry them out.
Yeah.
And then
rip all the pipes out of there and shelve that as a cupboard, like an airing cupboard.
Airing cupboard. In there, take that tank out.
Yeah. I mean, that probably is a little bit more practical.
Because if we
the only thing I like the idea of is where that is having a walk-in shower, but to be fair, there isn't any storage up here, is there, for like to keep your towels and your bed sheets and everything. No. So it's that trade-off, isn't it? I'm just about to go and have a chat with a couple of the team about a new bit of software that I'm quite keen to roll out. And it's all around SOPs and standard operating procedures in our whole kind of like lean journey as a company, and making us more efficient, more foolproof, just making things run a lot smoother. Because, you know, there's all this waste of time, waste when people are asking people how to do things, forgetting how things are done, when new people are onboarded and coming into the company. You know, the customer, the end user, is not prepared to pay for our inefficiencies as a company, and they want the best prices in the market. And the only way we can offer that is get rid of all the fat and all the waste, so that we're a very lean organisation. So found this bit of software. We've tried SOPs for a long time. We've used videos, screen recordings, all that sort of stuff, and nothing's really worked because they've been very fragmented. So found this bit of software called Gembadocs, and I'm just on a free trial at the moment. I'm trialling it out, and I have made a process for credit notes as an example, and I've shared that with the customer care team, and they seem to have really took it on and they understand it. And it basically, this software just makes a very easy standard operating procedure. I could get the whole company on it. You can have the app on your phone, you can have the team to have it as well, and we can all very quickly edit and change SOPs with quite ease. So early days, first couple, but I'm going to try and get some of the team who I feel that would benefit from this, where we've got new people coming soon, get them to start putting some of their processes into SOPs so that we can start test driving it and get the rest of the team on it and see if they work. So for example, this credit note process I've just created, that is brand new, that no one knows. So I'm not going to show anyone. I'm just going to make this SOP, give it to people and see if they can follow the process without any training. Just go and speak to Jack. Yeah, you know, we were talking about this SOP thing yesterday. Yeah. So did you manage to get into it? Have you seen it anywhere at all? Because I think I invited you on Sunday.
So is that the
Gembadocs? Yes. Oh, you got the app? So I just wanted to show you briefly what it looks like, and then in theory over the next week or so, if as you're going, like we were saying yesterday, if you could start turning the processes that you follow for like deboss dyes and things like that, then it would be easier to start like almost building as we go. and just trialling it. So if we've got like a standard operating procedure for everything, if you're off one day and someone else needs to do the deboss dyes and somebody newer like Dale needs to do it, he, in theory, if we've done our jobs right, he should be able to follow like a 10-step process visually and with like short, clear, precise instructions, and he should be able to do all the roles that you would need him to do while you're not here. And I know we've tried in the past videos and stuff like that, but they seem quite long-winded. And I think what I've learned is no one can be asked to sit and watch for a 5-minute video. Whereas if it's just visually, I can glance at an A4 bit of 10-step process, it should work. So you can see there, what I've done is she's now got and it creates all this for you. So it's really good software. So you just drag and drop your screenshots and type what your instruction is. So go to invoices, search the invoice number, click on the correct invoice, and you can add arrows and whatever else over the top. It's really easy to use. And you save it, and then that is immediately company-wide. All of us can access it on our phones, on our iPad, on the laptop, anything. And then if that process iterates, as it usually does here, we can, within 2 seconds, you can go in and go, oh, someone's torn that up now. Step 10 is not needed anymore. And we're so quickly, we can change it. Is that all right?
What I'll do, when I get a bit of time, I'll do a dummy, simple one.
Send it to me.
Yeah?
Yeah, perfect. All right, let me know, mate. And then the beauty is, I don't even need to send it to me. You can literally just say it's on there. Yeah, and I can just go on the app and see it live. Yeah,
perfect.
Top man. Cheers, bud. Thank you. If you have been watching the last few episodes of the vlog, you will know that we have been underway with getting a new venture off the ground, and I am finally ready to unveil it. So the vehicle has just been wrapped, and a few episodes ago you'd have seen it when it was just first delivered, and I think it pretty well does what it says on the tin in terms of the new venture and the plan of action. A little while ago, when we started going into the property world, and we started doing some clearances or trying to find companies to come in and do clearances, waste away, those kinds of things, when we had sites that were difficult to get a skip into, or it wasn't a cost-effective enough solution to bring a skip for, or actually needed somebody to clear scaffold, clear a garden, and we didn't have the facility to have a team there to load the skips. We tried about 8 or 9 different companies to use them for what we call like weight and load, man and van removal, that sort of stuff, and we just could not find reliable. Pricing wasn't so much of a problem. There was quite cost-effective solutions. However, there was always that angst in the back of my mind: is it going to be tipped round the corner in the middle of the street? Am I going to drive past my rubbish and see it, somewhere it shouldn't be? Is it actually being disposed of correctly? When I make a booking with somebody, are they going to turn up when they say they're going to turn up? Because some of the sites, it's critical for health and safety that things are cleared swiftly and efficiently. And we just found there was a huge problem. And it was really out of frustration that I decided one day, do you know what? Sod this. If we can't find anybody reliable, we will do it. And so really, although this is a very different sector than what we've been used to before, it's a very different type of customer than what we've been used to before, I just believe all customers want the same thing. They want a good, reliable service. They want honesty, they want transparency, they want somebody to be reliable, they want competitive pricing, and they want frictionless experience. They want to know that they can track their driver, see where he is. They want to know he's going to be able to come up. They want to be able to know an audit trail of where their waste has been disposed, how much of it's been recycled, where it's gone. And that's what the big vision is with this company. We want to obviously scale it and to, build a fleet of vehicles and cover all across the Norfolk County and potentially even beyond in the future. Just a great, honest service with the same sort of level of attention to detail and care that we've done with the Totally Branded brand. And that's what we want to do for the waste sector. And I think that is a key thing that's missing in that world. And as we've got further and further into construction and waste and that sort of stuff, that's what I'm learning. There's some real basic fundamentals that I call friction for customers that are just missing in that world. So I'm really excited to get this under the way. We've got our first team member who's coming on board to head this venture up, Chris, who joined in less than 2 weeks. So this week we're just getting everything prepped. We've already had quite a few bookings already without even doing much marketing, which is great news. The marketing is starting to be prepped. We're doing local magazine advertising, lots of SEO, all that sort of stuff, and we're going to document the journey on how we build this. But this is the start of that journey with one vehicle on the road and the first team member, Chris, who's joining. So I'm really excited to keep you updated with how it goes. So do you need more help getting this up there? Is that why that's still not been closed up?
Yeah, it's not going to close up until the top 2 floors are loaded. I think I need another...
Because MKM rang me yesterday and said, what do we need and when? And I said I'd try and get back to him in terms of what we want, but I didn't. I wanted to come down and see what the score was before we get a load more
upstairs.
Take stock of what we've got and what we haven't got. I mean, there's still more to come. It's just, I mean, your point of view has always been just get it all there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, if the top 2 floors are loaded, everything we need can't fit up the stairs.
Yeah.
Bits like that can get closed.
Yeah, just seal that off and then
do what we've done on the other side and make a hole in that communal area.
I was going to ask you about rubbish. What is there much crap, do you think, laying around, or it seems pretty tidy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
To be fair, it's not.
Don't go upstairs.
So if I get some more rubble bags, Dave could clear all that then.
I have the rubber bags.
Oh, you've got them, Dave. Oh, well done.
Yeah, I got them yesterday.
You just ain't cleared up yet.
Well, I spent yesterday clearing the other side of the stairs.
Oh, I see. Oh, perfect. This looks better on the stairs, where it's all the plaster's pulled off.
Yeah.
Is that what you were doing last week?
Yeah, the only problem is, unless we can get a stair scaffolding, I can't get any higher than where the line is.
Yeah.
So if we
I see the pigeons are still here.
Yeah, Steve doesn't want us to bring something in, so...
Don't know how they're getting in.
They're coming through the lock, there's a hole in the chimney breast in the centre.
Oh.
In here.
Right up there.
Yeah. Also,
I need to get a measurement for the structural engineer. If I call and find out what it is we need, has someone got a tape on site?
you got one.
If we need it.
Yeah. It only does millimetres though.
What was you expecting it to be?
That should be 6 inch. 150.
So they've used the wrong timber?
Yeah.
Because we were talking about this, we're getting the Certex in and how we were doing that around the edge in the base.
Yeah, can't do that.
No.
I don't know why that's happened, because that was one of the queries from Golden Tree.
Oh, so they've queried it, which is why he's gone.
Yeah.
Which is why he's right. So has that got to be pulled out and redone then?
Is that all the timber that's there? Just yeah, that's it, isn't it?
These ones are slightly bigger. These are 250 going across, and then you've got another one underneath that's 45mm by 70.
So we got...
So what do you say, 200 plus 45?
Yeah, so it's about 300mm thickness across the top there.
Along the top it's more like 300, but at the bottom... But then again...
205.
But then again, George, I don't know how much we're counting, but there is all this which would be packed out.
Yeah, but it's for support, to support the floor, you see.
Ah, got ya. Leave the rubble for now, but that MKM bag's worth.
Yeah,
If we drag it all to front, I'll get a run out Friday.
I'll get something to help it before we go on.
And we'll just clear that out. Same with this back room, Dave. If there's any shit in here that's odds and sods that we're never going to use,
Yeah.
we
Don't know
can.
where that blue pipe's going, I presume that's the water main.
Yeah, keep the blue pipe. But if there's any scraps in there that we can bag up, like even all these little chip-ins,
Yeah.
the smashed tiles, yeah, just rubble bag them.
I have no idea what's
This
in
door, if you can smash that door frame out and that door.
Yeah, I'll go
Get that round the front.
Tonight, so I'll grab my sledgehammer and just knock it out.
Yeah, if you can, mate. It's just little jobs like that. It's worth getting done, and we can get all that on one run. Same with these, Dave. These little, water bottles and all this sort of. We just want it to be tidy,
Yeah.
Get rid of these.
The only problem when I'm here 2 days.
This stuff. Look, I mean, it's just people aren't treating it with respect, are they?
I mean, if you could do me a massive favour, if you could get hold of Mike and get Mike in for a couple of days, maybe 3 days.
Yeah, that's what I was just. That's what I wanted to see if there's enough to justify him coming over here.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
but
not
to
here
me, it
next
looks
week.
like there's more than enough. But if we can have a good stab at it, it's just people just need to. If we're on it, people will respect it. So, just been to Cromer. Not as much progress as you would hope, because we are back to the usual with getting trades on site when they say they're going to be on site and pushing things forward at the right pace, which seems to be the struggle with this industry, which has been a shock to my system. But I'm learning how the world of construction works and how trades work. slowly but surely. So yeah, it's good to see plaster on the wall. I don't know if we got any of those shots, but some of the walls are now being plastered, which is a really nice feeling, and it's actually starting to take shape. There's the different flats and how they're going to look, and the layout, which is good. So yeah, we're just pushing on. It's just little snags, just like keeping the site tidy. You know, just basic stuff. You know, you just think people would naturally be able to deal with, but you know, just littering and just not keeping the site tidy and presentable is a little bugbear of mine. But yeah, it's going, it's moving. There's progress. There's a few issues. We need some more materials on site. We need some more labour to help move materials around and keep things moving. But yeah, other than that, it's going, just not at the pace we would like, but it is moving and it's in a better position than it was a month ago, and that's the main thing. So we'll keep pushing on. And now, depending on how well we are for time, we are going to head over to the Guthlac site to have a little look at how the guys have been doing on their first fix electrics and the strip out, because we're 2 days in now, so we're going to go and check in with them, make sure everything's moving swiftly, get some measurements now the walls are down for the bathroom, so we can get the bathroom suite ordered, so there's no delays on that. That's what we're doing. How's it going?
I'll turn the disco down.
Good little machine, isn't it?
First one.
I can't believe how much the...
coffee?
No cakes. I'll bring you cakes later. I was coming to see if we'd achieved anything, and then we could decide whether we need cakes. Whether we've earned cakes.
Achieved stuff, we've just made more mess.
God, James, I would not want to mess with you with this. That is serious kit.
Here we go.
Oh, that's smart, isn't it?
The only thing we wanted to change is have this as a full like larder cupboard, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
literally top to bottom covered. So nothing there.
Yeah. Extraction there.
Extraction there, vent. We've got some more vent through the
Yeah.
floorboards, but we've worked out how to do that.
Yeah. This is coming off and going upstairs, isn't it?
Yeah, this is coming off. This is going to come off, and we're going to bring it like here.
Yeah.
So that we can then gain a little bit more worktop, basically.
Yeah.
You've got oven isolation, hob isolation.
Yeah.
You've got extraction fan isolation, double socket.
Yeah.
You've got some double socket there and switch spur for and a socket down for. Oh, the other thing as well, when we put the consumer unit in, which will go under the stairs.
Yeah.
We'll also be able to go straight outside from there if we want to put a car charger in. So we can decide
Electric
that,
car chargers, very good.
Yeah, light switch. There's a socket there because that is the data. I found it tucked into the wall.
Okay.
That's the internet.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't. It's annoying I can't get it to that height because.
So would they have to plug the wireless router? They wouldn't have to have plugged the wireless router in there, would they?
Yeah, that's the only point.
Bloody hell, that's not going to look nice, is it? At the bottom of the stairs.
Well,
Can we not have that hidden somewhere else?
that's just where BT bring it in. The only thing we can do.
Because you imagine you walked in and like you know it's like an house, and you got your wireless router having to sit there. I mean, it's like.
The only thing
You could build the only thing you could do is build a little cupboard, couldn't you? A little raised piece off the wall that you could house it in.
The only thing they'd put something behind
Yeah,
here.
run it there. But it needs something, doesn't it? Because
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So the only thing we can do is run. We'd have to do another and bring it somewhere else. Just would have to chase in another. Some data and spread it around. So
I just think that's of all the locations, that's a bit naff, isn't it? Needs doing at some point, doesn't it?
yeah.
But I reckon we maybe wait till a bit later on.
Get
to
everyone-
yeah,
everyone
till we've all
around.
stopped. Because James keeps swinging on it.
Yeah, I know. So I keep telling them.
No, he's like a monkey, isn't he?
We almost lost James through that whole.
Yes, Mikey.
Mikey's having fun.
I've just been to Cromer and they're missing you there. Yeah, they said, oh, where's that Mikey this week? Oh, we need him back, he's much better. How's it going, mate?
Yeah, all good.
Alright.
But pretty much, have you got all nails, screws, everything out?
Yeah, top floor's all done for that, apart from the bathroom. I've just got to go in there and
Yeah, nice.
wax them off.
Is it coming off alright in the walls?
In places,
Yeah.
that side don't really want to budge, so we're going to have to put something on it.
Steamer or something?
Yeah,
What?
Simon's got a tool, I think.
Have we,
John?
is it worth getting a steamer, John, or something, no?
A steamer?
You know,
Yeah,
like the
spray it
old
up,
wallpaper.
Yeah, strip focus.
Yeah.
Dad said he had one, but I think it might be broken.
I'll
call him in a
I'm just
minute.
getting off the easy
Oh.
stuff and then what
Yeah.
is
That's
that?
one thing we could do. Well, we can see. We can just leave it for now. But basically, like slanting that out, taking it out so it's a slope. So
Yeah.
you could actually make more of a cupboard of this.
Yeah, that'd be good.
than Actually, but that can get done at any time as well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just, that's a nice little extra, isn't it? Whoa, the wall's gone. It's better, isn't it? It's almost a shame that it couldn't be a bit bigger.
Well,
But it can't be. There's no, you know, we're getting ahead of ourselves, but
the trouble is,
it just wouldn't work mechanically, would it? So,
what we're thinking about with this toilet is bringing the toilet to actually, like if these wastes were done better, the toilet can then pretty much mount on this back wall, and then the sink.
yeah, was there.
Oh yeah, sink will stay here.
Yeah, and then literally new shower system, well, new bathtub shower right there.
Well, we did talk about it, but then if you don't want to put the shower in the bath, you can't put a shower here because you've got the window. So.
The way I mocked it up, but it means more plumbing, is
Watch yourself on the back.
toilet being on that wall with a mirror above it, and then your sink there. I know it's still not as practical, but you do it then, and then your bath there. But it means moving the waste, obviously, doesn't it? Are you here next week?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just working out a plan of what we go on to, whether we try and tackle these stumps in the garden next
Well,
week.
I mean, hopefully by the end of this week, every room's scraped off, ready for the plasterers, especially upstairs.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, focus out there, get all the bricks collected.
Yeah.
And all the rubbish and stuff.
Just
Anything
think,
we
get
can
on
out
with
of the way.
dismantling that shed, getting that.
We want that one down.
Get that shed down. Yeah, it's battered. Get everything out of it. Get the and
like
we need to start
black
getting all the tree
canvas.
stumps. We need to start pulling up all the all the blocks.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the sooner we can start landscaping this, because the minute Chris has come in and blitzed all the waste,
Yeah.
this will be ready to start landscaping. There's no reason why we can't get going on that and then get stuff growing. Because I think we need a nice hedge line along the back to block the road out.
Yeah,
Some big large laurels, like 300 quid. We'll have a pallet of laurels turn up, and that'll look.
Yeah.
That'll give it just a bit of an edge in there and
Good
some
curve
greenery.
appeal.
Yeah. But we just need to get on with getting all them
What
stumps
about
out.
that tree in the corner? Are you wanting that out of the way?
Yeah, I think we should go blank canvas personally
Get it all.
because it's naff anyway, isn't it, John? That?
It's not being cut
No,
over the years.
get
it's
all
just
fresh,
over.
go completely back to the ground, get it all cleared, soil nice, and we get a ton of topsoil sprinkled over the top, soil it or turf it or whatever it's going to be. Or we are wrapping up the end of another week. It's been pretty full on, but we're moving in the right direction. There is lots happening, and we are standing now in a new room that's going to take shape, that is going to be the new Tassie Waste main office. We're going to share this between a new accounts role that's opening up. So we're going to have sort of 2 desks put in here, and Chris, who is joining us in around a week's time to really head up with me the waste side of the business. He's going to have a desk in here to be able to run everything out of there in terms of scheduling jobs, all that sort of stuff, taking the incoming calls, those bits and pieces. And then on the opposite side here, we're going to have the new finance assistant manager. I'm not sure what the role is going to exactly be yet, but all I know is we need some support in our accounts department. So, because it's getting more complicated with the property, with the waste, with the main promo side of things, so we need some more support on that to make sure we're doing the numbers right. So we're going to be transforming this room. And that is why we're in here. Not a lot in here at the moment other than the beautiful new leaflets that are going out for the waste. we've got a team out at the moment delivering those in the local area. So today alone, I think we've had about nearly 4,000 leaflets delivered through doors. So we are really on the marketing, traditional marketing ramp up for that side of things, which is exciting. So we're literally on the last box of that. So we need to get some more of those in. And yeah, it's all go. But this room is going to come together. Next week is the big install of the mezzanine back at the production facility. So if you join us for that episode, that is going to be really exciting. I cannot wait to see that transform and get all of those stock out of containers and into pallet bays and up in that additional 1,000 square foot that we're going to have. Yes, and even better, we have just broken through 1,000 subscribers. I actually can't believe it feels like yesterday when we had about just like 10. And we never really started out because we were really obsessed with subscribers or building that, but it's become this thing over the time. It's sort of like although you're not doing it for that, you kind of are, because that's like the benchmark of how well we're doing. And in the weeks where we gain like 100 subscribers, we're like, wow, we've obviously done something right and we're putting the stuff out. So that we gauge the subscribers and the likes by how well we're doing that week and whether we just put out a total load of rubbish or whether you actually enjoyed it. So if you think we're getting better and if you think the vlogs are and the content is improving, I would be so grateful if you could put a like, a comment, and maybe even subscribe if you want to keep up to date with the madness that is us. Thank you for being here. Till next week.